Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the episode of the Arsenal Live. And if you hear that sound, that beep sound, that's the smoke detector. I tried to change it the other day. They said I tried to reset it. I took it down. The battery already changed. I changed the battery twice. The battery, like, it's a new battery in there, but I keep doing it. I gotta reset it. They say I go to the garage and like use a circuit breaker, but I'm not doing that. I gotta look on YouTube to see. But the Steelers free agency moves has been pretty good. Now they addressed the thing we need the most, which was the O line and quarterback position. The O line, we got Mason Cole, who only allowed 2 sacks. He's a solid center. He's young too, so he's got some upside to him. And then James Daniels was the best piece we got. He was on play for the Chicago Bears. He was the right guard over there, and he was the best thing on that O line, the Chicago Bears. I'm not just saying that because he's on our team now, but he was the best thing for the Chicago Bears in that line. He athletic, versatile, and he was like he was strong too and quick. So like he was getting to the second level and making blocks. I seen one play where Justin Fields dropped back and was throwing, and no pass rush was over in his spot, and he just like helped and chipped helped his teammate on one side, helped the center, and he chipped on the other side, came on the other side and hit somebody too. And like he was just doing stuff, like he stayed active. Like I got tired of seeing Trey Turner last year on our team just looking like this, just standing. I'm like, go hit somebody, go block somebody or something. I got tired of seeing him and Kendrick Green just looking like this. Kendrick Green not snapping the ball. So Mason Cole's a solid piece we can add to the O-line. I don't know if he's going to be the starter or he's just like a rotational, like kind of like a depth. I don't know if he's going to draft a O-lineman, but he probably the starter though, because he has some upside to him. And I know for sure that James Daniels will be the best thing on our O-line, because they're not saying a lot because our O-line wasn't that good last year, but he's the best out of the young pieces because our O-line is very young. We got Dan Moore, we got Kevin Dotson, we're going to have Mason Cole, we have James Daniels, and then we're going to have Chooks Okafor. They're all like 24, 25, stuff like that. So they all like young. They all very young, 23 and stuff. So we have all these young pieces, and we building for the future. So like the Steelers don't rebuild. We reload. So like we may not be Super Bowl contenders sometimes, but we reload and we still competing at a high level to be competing at least for playoffs. And we reload until we can get enough firepower, and then we come back, and then we back to Super Bowl contending. That's what I love about the organization. They never like tank or be like, oh, we're gonna lose this whole season so we can get a high draft pick. No. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. I never want to see the Steelers get any pick from top 10. Never pick from top 10 ever in my lifetime. I never want a top 10 pick unless we trade up for it. But other than that, I don't want a top 10 pick like just by standard because we had a bad record. That'd be terrible for the organization. But we addressed the O line, so the O line looked better. I know Najee probably happy like we got a young O line. We got a very young offense. Mr. Trubisky gonna turn 28 by the time the season start. And then we're going to have Najee Harris, who is 20, 23, 24. And then we're going to have Claypool, who's like 20-something. And then Jesse Johnson, like 26, I think, something like around that. So, and Pat Fryman, who's like his 24, 25. Something. They all are very, nobody's over the age. Nobody is close to 30. Well, Mr. Trubisky is the closest person to 30, I think. So they're all like very young. It'll be a very young offense, which is good. Very young, very innovative. And we kind of like, it's for the future. It's the future. Mr. Trubisky, might not. We like have potential that he could be maybe our next franchise guy. Potentially, we have potential for that. But like from what we've seen, he's solid. He's solid. He's better than Mason. He's better than what you got. So that's a plus. And plus, he coming from the Bears. The Bears are not really known for producing quarterbacks, and the Bears team they picked them second overall. It's the reason they had a second pick because they was terrible. And then Matt Nagy didn't just the offense for him at all. He only had one piece, was really Allen Robinson. The tight end, what's his name? The one that his name something Miller. He was solid too, but he really didn't have too many pieces out there like that. But yeah, so him in Pittsburgh with a new system, with new culture, young pieces, better team, a better team around them basically. So we'll see how it goes. Another thing that got addressed just also too was Montravius Adams was a good piece that we picked up too. Well, we re-signed back. He played solid during his time when he was with us. And like the last like the 5, 6, 7 games. I think like 5 or 6 games. He played pretty well. And so he'd be a good rotational piece to add into the mix, add some more depth. Especially if Stephen Tuitt comes back, hopefully. And Tyson Lulu supposed to come back too, but he's older, so we probably draft more D linemen. Like that, so we'll see how things go with that. But we signed Levi Wallace too. Levi Wallace is a cornerback for the Bills. He's solid. He's a number 2 cornerback over there. He was like number 2, number 3 is over there. But he's solid though. He has a lint to him. He plays with a he plays hard. He plays tough. He's not scared to get up. He's not scared to like jump the route. I seen him jump some routes and stuff like that. He not like a lockdown. Now I ain't gonna try to boost him too much. He ain't a lockdown cornerback where he like shutting stuff down. He's number 1. But like, if you pair him with somebody else on the other side, like somebody solid on the other side, like a Killer Witherspoon, we ever get him back, it'd be a good pairing. Or if we get like a Gilmore or Dante Jackson, it'd be like, okay, you'll see him like pairing. He's on the other side to number 2. He could be a good number 2 corner. I think number 1 corner, he might not live up to his potential because he don't have that. I don't think he have that speed to match with some. Well, I think he has some speed on him, but I don't think he's like that lockdown corner type. But he's aggressive. I like his aggressiveness, and he can tackle too. So that's pretty good. I see him hitting people and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. And he picked this off twice. Remember the Duck Hodges, the one he threw in the end zone. He when he threw the 4 interception. He was his 4th pick too. When he threw in the end zone, threw it up. That was Leo Wallace picked that off. And then the Big Ben one threw 2020 when he played against the Bills and had a pick 6. The one he threw up to James Washington, that was Leo Wallace too. He picked this off twice. So hopefully he give us some interceptions. Instead of picking us off, he give us some interceptions to bring back. So I don't know what's going on with the Killer Witherspoon thing. I don't know if like because the contract they did offer Leo Wallace looked like the contract they would offer Killer Witherspoon. Like because like we don't see a small sample size. So it was a 2-year, $8 million deal. So it's like $4 million a year. So I don't know if they were. I don't know if he was like he wanted more money. He did do pretty well, but it was on a small sample size. There's a reason like he didn't start the whole first part of the season. He wasn't ready, something like that, and he got an opportunity. But I'd rather, if we don't get, hopefully bring Killer Witherspoon back, run a young style, like younger guys. But I wouldn't mind Stephen Gilmore or Dante Jackson too. Dante Jackson is very young too, like 25, 26-ish. So bring him in, bring one of those guys in. And the safety position is a position we need to address too. Tyrann Mathieu, they said Steelers reporting, like, I'm interested in them. Probably why I'm a Steelers fan and Heat fan. I swear the Steelers and Heat are always interested in everybody. The Steelers have interest in them. The Miami Heat has interest in them. So it's like always an interest in them, like everybody, like every player that's on the market. They have interest in them. But are they ever going to pull the trigger on them? Or they don't ever like bring them in? So we don't see if Tyrann Mathieu, if he does come with us, that'd be amazing. Him, Minka, TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, that's an elite defense right there. The defense are already elite, but that would be real good right there. But we can address the defensive tackle position in the draft. We can address the inside linebacker position in the draft. Hopefully Kobe Dean falls to us. I don't think so though, but hopefully he does. But there's a lot of linebackers in that draft. And then back at running backs and another receiver, we can address that in the draft as well. Because we do good addressing receivers in the draft. But cornerbacks, we might need to address that in free agency because picking cornerbacks is not our forte. Picking receivers is, but not picking cornerbacks is not our forte. Picking linebackers is, but picking cornerbacks is not our forte. Hint Artie Burns and a lot of others. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. There's still a lot of stuff happening probably. So I might be back on here and then tomorrow or the day after next, or maybe Friday or something like that, or maybe in a short. But I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.